We wanted to say to 2020, so we decided to throw a little bit of a virtual bash. Michaela and myself were just talking about it.
Pat and I came up with this idea. How can we show BMG in a different way? What's better than a live stream of music?
And we wanted to do it as really kind of a goodbye 2020. Nobody was going to be able to celebrate or really do anything for New Year's. We wanted to really truly put on a virtual concert for everybody, not only to showcase our capabilities, we also needed to do a massive test for a very large project we have coming up where we streamed on multiple platforms at the same time.
The DJs really loved being able to be put in this virtual environment. They are playing at small shows and bars and clubs around here, but with the capacity, they're not able to reach the audience that they want to. So this virtual event really got their names back out there.
For me, I'm excited just because it gives me another avenue to show, what I've been working on. Just, during this time of COVID, seeing the studio and everything that's been put into this, I'm super excited to show off.
It's nice to be able to reach out to a broader audience at home and, blast it out digitally for free and not charge, an arm and a leg for a live show, and get to play with your friends and, host a party and have digital backgrounds and kind of roll with the punches of COVID. These guys make it seamless because I've never done a virtual show. This is my first one with BMG. So, before I was just playing at Patron Saint and other bars. You basically just got to know that there is a crowd out there watching you. All your friends are supporting you online, on Instagram, on Twitch, on YouTube.
First couple weeks went to JOEEZMO Fabrics, got a couple green pieces of fabric, tried to set it up myself in my room, in my own studio room that I have at home, but obviously it's not this. So this is taking it to the next level, showing passion, showing camaraderie between this interactive world and learning what's going on with the musicians and helping us at the same time.
Most people can't get to a club, so it's, this, if you want to keep up with the music and with the culture, this is kind of what you have to do. I use a lot of imagination. I try to kind of just close my eyes or whatever and just imagine that I'm at the club, and for the time being, until it's safe for everybody to go out and do that, I think that's probably my best advice, is just kind of use your suspension of disbelief a little bit.
So I definitely think it's going to continue on, and I would love to see more of this going forward and see really where we can kind of take virtual events going forward.
Went through 6 DJs, amazing DJs, set up the whole thing, and truly the creative team just put such effort into the virtual DJ booths, then the virtual backdrops, which were so cool because, a lot of times you see this stuff done in post, where in this case, it was done live. And you actually had a system that was developed that could take the audio feed and control the virtual backdrop and so forth. So it really went, and it had a, kind of like a life of its own.
6 hours of live stream of an EDM concert. So we are doing all the visuals. Myself and Eric Filson right here, the master. We're going to try to create 6 hours of interesting visuals for people to look at while they're jamming to the music.
Yeah, solids off, blinking's on. Okay, yeah.
Cool. But it really was a true virtual concert, and it showcased all the capabilities of what we do, not only in the creative, the graphics, but actually using the full studio, having DJ back-to-back, having openers for each DJ in the sense of the pre-roll, the graphics played right in. It had a really tight show flow. And then these DJs performed just their greatest hits and their whole mixes and ran through the entire night. It was flawless. Not only did we upgrade BMG's main site where we can watch and host actual virtual events on our site, but we streamed to Twitch, we streamed to YouTube, Facebook, all of this through an upgraded platform we've developed and done, and it just worked great. We got huge attendance, but more it was like a giant dry run for us, really just kind of taking a step in something that's not just your typical corporate conference.
This is a secret. We have the Dance of Kittens. You got to see if you can find them in the show. It's kind of like an Easter egg.
Along with actually putting quite a bit of effort into the pre-planning, where we had, actual flyers that were fit to size, that were meant to be texted or meant to be emailed. Then you had actual emailable links that people could click on and they could go to that stream. I mean, it was really well done.
Everyone thought the DJ live stream went flawlessly. It was very entertaining, and they loved that there was a different set every hour, and it was not the same DJ the entire time.
And we had an incredible team behind it, and I was real happy that Michaela and myself were able to kind of pull together with some friends and do something that was just kind of a goodbye 2020, FU 2020, and we had a good time with it.
3, 2, 1. Show is up. We are live.